Hi everybody. I don't know why I'm waving over there. Welcome back to Vintage Story Season 2, Episode 27 with me, Sid. And I have been passing time. So to pass time, I did some things. I've been taming the Jenny. And I've learnt on the Rusty Gears server that the best way to tame a Jenny is, any kind of horse, is actually to use decent food and not grass. Grass is slow. So that's one thing I've done. Now the other thing I've done, because I'm expecting a storm any time, and a storm gives you an 8-hour warning, I've put a 7-hour bed in the tower. So as long as it doesn't say there's a storm incoming on the HUD up there, then I can go in there, I can sleep for 7 hours, and in theory, if there is a storm incoming, it shouldn't be on me when it's there. Now, I've also added a little bit more path. I went over to the ruins over there and dug those up, so the path now runs around the outside of the castle. It's not as wide as I'd like. I would like to make it 3 wide like I've done on here, but for now I've just gone 1 wide, and we'll flesh that out later. What else? Oh yes, I started replacing this roof with tiles. And I learned another important lesson. I have been cooking 1 fire pit with 12 tiles in, like here. You can stack these multiples. Shift. So you can have a whole load of tiles in 1 fire pit. So I've been wasting a lot of resources. So I do need to keep my eye out for that to make sure that that is not something that is a mistake that I've been making elsewhere. Now I think I need another set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what I need to complete the bit with these. No, not that, this. So that's my first job. And then we'll get the ridge tiles on, because I didn't have enough of the aged ridge tiles to work, so that's the kind of the problem I was in. So, but I think I now have enough of everything to complete this roof. I'm also going to line the underside with some timber, just because I think it will look better. And again, I've been pushing through. We're on the 3rd of March. I've pushed about 5 or 6 days onwards, so I think it's about 5. I think I was on the 9th of February before, and now we're on the 3rd of March, so it's about 4, maybe 5. Something like that anyway, just to get us through winter. Temperatures are considerably less than things 1, 2. So I think that is all I need, is these 16 ridge tiles, because I believe this is 14. At some point I'm going to do that as well, and replace the roof on the castle, because as I agree that a flammable roof would not make a huge amount of sense on the defensive structure, but there's no rush. We've got all season, and as soon as the snow vanishes, I can actually go and we can start enjoying the season a little bit more, because this is all we're waiting for now, is for the weather to warm, and so we can get out and adventure a little bit, get a little bit adventuresome, plant our crops. Now I think our overnight temperatures are not going down below -10, in which case I should should be the appropriate word, be able to plant some. Just throw those in there, throw those in there. I should, if I go into my seeds, look at the various things, that's no way I can plant rice. I don't think I'll ever plant rice up here. Because obviously, you know, it takes 20 days, and we need to get it between 8 and 46. -5, svelt's not particularly unlikely, but parsnip we may be able to get in soon. Rye seeds we can possibly get in soon. Those carrot seeds, and then your turnip seeds go to -5. Pumpkin seeds are -5. They're -1. Flax is -5, and then that's -5, -1. So in order of resilience, these ones, if it doesn't go below -10, we may be able to sow those. They're all different nutrient types, of course, just to make life difficult, but you know, no, such is life. And yeah, again, it's at the moment, it is just pushing past the time. I could do with making a few clay vessels. That probably, no, that's not what I wanted. What are you at now anyway? You're 95. So I think one more, yeah, the temperature should be alright there. One more piece of wheat should get you to tamed. Now unfortunately donkeys don't appear to have a saddle, which is a bit of a pain. Let me just take those for now, and I will grab one of them. And yeah, at some point we'll need this. I'll tell you something, I'm going to miss being able to just wander into the community kitchen. On this, when we get to playing single player, it's definitely a different ball game, very much so. But I'm going to continue on pushing a few of the bits and pieces. I think you should go, there we go, you are things, your name is successfully tamed, and yeah, that's fine, and okay. So next thing is obedience, which I think you've probably got a mouthful of. If I could see your head, then I'd be able to see if you've got a mouthful of grain, but you probably have. But if not, we start feeding obedience. Now what I found on the server, which is confusing, and I'll be interested to see how this goes, is that the obedience goes back down again. So I want to get this up to 100% obedience and see exactly what's what. But right now, 3rd of March, temperature's looking reasonable. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's not a huge amount we can be on with. Probably the best thing to do would be to gather some more clay and get ready to backfill this clay hole in, and then take life from there, because you know, we've got to pass the time somehow, and as we've already established, winter is slow time. So I'm going to just do a little bit of working just to keep myself busy, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I am passing the night to see just how cold it gets, and I have made myself, for some reason you can't pick that up, so there you go, a number of ceramic items. It is currently -9.8, just dropped back down to -9.7, which bodes well. It's borderline to -10 10. How are you doing, Jenny? Let's have a look. Yeah, you see the obedience is dropping on that. Because I obviously didn't feed it to decimals of obedience. So the question is, what happens if I feed it to 100% in single player? I'll just leave you to it for now. Well, it's minus 10.1, so we're not quite warm enough to proceed with crops. It's only just there, but let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turnips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go and get some food cooking. At least then I'm using the time productively. Doop doo 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 doo. Parsnip stew with. Actually, we should not. Let's do this properly because there's. I don't know. I think that. I mean, if you look at it, it doesn't alter the saturation of them. So I'm not sure how much of a difference it will make, but we will make chopped parsnip stew, which is probably much better than just heaving some whole parsnips into a pot and burning them. But yeah, let's get some foods on. And yeah, it's still minus 10. It is in the early hours of the morning. It is still pretty damn cold. Right, what have I got in the way of logs while I'm thinking? I've got quite a lot of pine. I've got quite a lot of aged. And we can make aged planks with them. How many aged have I actually got? It's tempting. It is very tempting. Can I can make you into aged support beams. Let's have a look, shall we? Boop. Boop. And boop. Nope, I need to work out the recipe varies. If I remember rightly, some of these stairs are done the other way around, but these ones are definitely not. Okay. Let's just make those. And I mean, obviously it wouldn't warm up at this time in the morning because... So let's just do that, because obviously that side there is covered. Yeah, that works. This might even be enough. Yes, it is. I don't need to do any more. Excellent. Nice. Not getting any feeling whether it's thawing yet or not, though, so that's the thing. So I can see your head. You are ready. Okay, good. Right. Gonna keep on passing some time until we are in a position to actually continue on and do some more work. Because right now, again, I want to go out. I want to explore. I want to get into the world. I want to be doing stuff. I want to, you know, I want to be enjoying. Oh, hello. Woof. Yeah, it probably has enough temperature left in it to cook, but we'll chuck a peat brick in. It's not like peat's desperately rare. So the next thing is to, apart from waiting for the storm, is to start landscaping out some of the other bits around the castle, and hopefully, right, you get in me, you get in me, you come with me. Because there's really not a huge amount. I mean, I need to set my fire pits going, but I need some dry grass for that, so I'm going to have to go and do something over there anyway. I think you've actually still got food in your mouth. Yeah, I need more dirt because I want to fill in that hole there. And to get more dirt, I'm going to try and, I don't know, there's probably a few bits I can scrape the top off, maybe over here. I'd like to fill this. But then you see that's sand again. That's a hole in the ground. But not sure. Anyway, I need dirt. Whatever I'm doing is going to require me to have something to use to fill that hole in. So there's no point beating around the bush. Let's just start scraping the tops off some bits. If it weren't for all the snow, getting the dry grass would be easy. But the snow is not making that easy either. In fact, while I'm at it, I might as well grab that, because I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 40 dry grass. Oh, roll on summer. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. Well, roll on spring, actually. I'll settle for that to start off with. But in the meantime, just going to grab what I can. So, back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. I got a little bit of thing. I went actually, I went over to our little floating mound of dirt over there and took that down, because that kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You know, gets rid of the things that will trigger me a little bit, because they do. So I need 8 per, and I've got 4, so 32, don't I? And as soon as we head out, one of the big things we're going to have to go for is a thing. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16 peat. That should do us. And yeah, we're going to have to go out and head out on a firewood trip. That's a certainty. Right, so we're going to start off with this. Come on, get in. 10 per on these. There is something I've been meaning to do actually as well. Let me just go and do that before I... Something I've done on the... well, actually if you're watching the vintage Rusty Gears server, then you'll know what I've done. Question is, have I got anything made up ready? No, but it's simple enough. Well, that should be enough, I think. Boop. Yeah, to stop accidental thing, that's at 45. Okay, that's all good. So stop accidental falling in on these things. What I have done is this, but now this one's going to be interesting. I think I can do that. And I still can't fall in. Lovely, that'll work for me. What was I doing? Oh yeah, plankage now. I only use plankage because they're easier. They are, I find, or personally I find them easier to collect than sticks. Whether they actually are or not is a... Oh, hello. I need six. I need more peat. Let's make it 16. And I'm going to have to go and dig some peat at some point as well, because that is looking a little bit on the low side for me. Only 4 on that one. Okay, I'll live with that. Don't think I've got that one. Okay. Right, let's go and pop the peat away, and then we'll go and use what dirt we've picked up and see how much. I better take the sand with me as well, because that's the top layer will save a certain amount of dirt. And what are we on now? March the 4th. We must be getting fairly close to it turning over to spring. I'm not sure what date it turns over to spring, but there you go. We'll find out, won't we? Boop, 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 boop. Just get a whole load of this down. As much sand as seems appropriate, and then it doesn't have to be sand all the way up to the cliff either. There's obviously supposed to be a beach, so dirt will become part of the mix eventually, I'm sure. So in fact, let's just kind of plot out where anything after this for now. We'll start off and we'll see how much of this beach we can complete as a beach. Before I have to start landscaping into this. You'll notice I'm still religiously avoiding the term terraforming. It still triggers me. Just a little bit. Because obviously, you know, to terraform something is to make something Earth-like. And this is already Earth-like. I mean, it's not necessarily Earth because, you know, it's a game and it could be anywhere. Yeah, that works, I think. Kind of brings in the edge of the beachification there. And yes, I am filling all the holes in, just again because it's me. That does not sound like a donkey. I think my donkey has got an identity crisis. I would like to get either a draft horse or an Arabian, but obviously until we've got that, no offense Jenny, until we've got that we're kind of stuck. But we're starting to get to the point where I've got a little bit of landscaping to do here, and temperatures are getting much better. So all in all, and we got a nice new roof on the castle, which is always pleasant. Now these are, I mean, everything appears to be starting to thaw a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit, which is good. I would actually, if I'm starting to, I mean, there's not been any fresh snow, because those areas that I've gone over in any way, shape or form seem to be not getting covered. So maybe we're starting to thaw a little bit. It's only minus, not even 0 now, it's not even freezing. So yeah, I still need some more dirt though. Maybe I need to go and take the top layer off over there. Right, let me see how long I've been recording and carry on for a wee bit. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I slept the night away. Well, some of it. And a light temporal storm is approaching. Got 5 hours until it's here, so plenty of time. But it wasn't there when I started, put it that way. And let's just go and give you a nibble. We might take another. Yeah, we did. And we can empty our inventory and we can get this temporal storm out of the way. It's only minus 7.8 at 4 in the morning right now, which is really handy. And I think there's some of that up there. Got food. Got plenty of spearage. Got me lantern. So it's just now a matter of time of waiting until that storm arrives. And what I have done is I went over, let me just see whether we can see because it's dark. I took a few layers off of that there, which has allowed me to complete rebuild that all down there now. So that's all done. Everything good there. So it's just a matter of getting past this storm. And life should be good and happy. I am going to go and wait in the storm shelter. And refresh my memory on how this all works. We will need you on the hotbar. I've got plenty of spare, so if I do inadvertently throw my, well, when I didn't inadvertently throw my spear, we're ready for it. Now it's just a matter of waiting. I'll see you in a short while. Alright, temporal storm. I knew it was coming. It had to happen soon. And now it's happening. 5th of March. I don't think it's actually gone much below minus 6 or 7 overnight. So we might be in a position where we could plant some winter sown crops. But right now we've got to survive the thing. Now hopefully, because obviously we've had a reasonably successful run with it. No, shush, you're tempting fate. But of course these are all a little bit tougher than the ones I'm one-shotting in. The little surface drifters were one-shotted, but having said that, I am also You're trying to hit me, aren't you? Yes, you are. You naughty little corrupt drifter, you. I wonder what you did to get corrupted, huh? Well, there is one swimming there. I thought there might be. I don't see what it was, though. Still tainted. Oh, just a taint. Okay, just a tainted. Just a tainted drifter. No worries. Where are you? I don't mind the odd stone, to be honest. Oh, what are you? Are you a two-header? I don't think you are. I think you're just mainly deads now, to be honest. Oh, you are a double-headed. Oh, he's a big boy. So, let's do some harvesting. Oh, yeah, that's... See, that's the one you got to be careful of. When... Don't do that. Come on. Come on to Mr. Tainty. Right, let's continue. You... Which are you? You are the another tainted, okay. Come on. If there's anybody going to drop anything good... Ah, yes. That's the beastie boy we wanted. Now there's one at the back there. Alright. Now, I do want to try some changes to this layout. I want to replace these things with chisel blocks and these with chisel blocks just to try and see if... Oh, hello. What was that? We're not upstairs. Come on, fellas. Yeah, just to see if we can make this so it's slightly less thing. I also want to try a chiseled layer of floor to see whether that helps as well. It could not. Oh, you're just a deep. Although you did manage to plonk me, which is more than can be said for a lot of your colleagues. But anyway, well, flax I suppose is better than out. Yeah, I'd like to get that corpse, but I can't. Well, not immediately anyway. Oh well, I'll be back in a mo once this is over. I don't think there's much left of it by the feel of this. Alright, it's waned. We've got Ow, you are very rude. Right, so I got a second temporal gear, and there's a third temporal gear. That has been a very successful take a little bit more killing when the tougher varieties, but I've been picking up so much from playing on the server. I suppose what you would call wearing my man pants. Definitely changed that particular style of thing. So we just need to keep making you more obedient, and yeah, looking and sounding good. I don't think there's anything up in my room, which is always bonus. I'm going to need more places to put temporal gears though, aren't I? It's almost like I need another owl chest. Okay, well, for now we'll find somewhere like, I don't know, there for now. Might as well dump that in there as well. We did pick up some more gears. We did pick up a little bit of flax, which is nice. And yeah, I mean, any day you survive a temporal storm is a good day in my opinion. And I mean, we've got 81 gears. We really should be contemplating spending those. So I do think I need to get a chest on my back. Now we are running carry on the same as we are on Hoover, for Rusty Gears. I could have said it 5 seconds ago and you've already forgotten. So, you know, there's plenty of means. I don't know whether I've got any nails pre-made, and that's the only thing. Probably not. You know what? That's no biggie. We threw another storm. I think next episode we can certainly, because we're above freezing now. We're at 2. Well, we're not above freezing. Freezing starts at 4, doesn't it, technically speaking? Because as I recall, water starts expanding at 4 degrees and continues expanding until it reaches 0 degrees, where it's formed ice, and then it starts to contract again, or something along those lines. Some sciencey science with thrown in science, but yeah, not a bad progress. And I will, I think, continue this next episode once we I think now this is for an experiment we are going to be doing in the forge, and yeah, I'll be back in next time. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.